Now that I've pretty much proven beyond any doubt that I'm right, I'm one of the hardest gangsters in the world, period, let's go to the women issue. Okay, the women I've been with, okay, let's take it back to the first girlfriend, the Indian girl, okay, his name starts with a G, John, I'm gonna John basically, because I'm not gonna make it sound like it was some guy. Hell no, I was never a queer ever. Now, so going through it, it was her. She had some serious issues, I'll make a long story short. Serious issues, rich girl, spoiled, no respect for anything, thought that she was better than other people, even though she's like small and skinny and cocky, and she only dated guys based on how cool they made her look. And the fact that I was one of the hardest gangsters around is the only reason she dated me, It wasn't really because, and you mix that with the fact that I come from a family of two doctors, she felt like, okay, I'm above her, and being with her, from her materialistic point of view, made her look good. And, she ended up cheating, and I ended up letting her go, after, I broke up with her about 5 times. And, she don't tell you that part of the story. She only tell you that she's a news reporter, and she says some dumb shit like I'm 10 steps behind her when I'm closer to God and I'm top martial artist. She's just a reporter. Like, I do what she does, except for I tell the truth. I'm closer to God, and I'm the top martial artist, and I'm a million times smarter than her. So how the hell is she 10 steps ahead of me? She's 10 steps closer to hell. Now, going to the next one, who was next? Well, yeah, Mimi, if you want to consider, her dad was a sheriff, you know what I'm saying? And, what is that? She broke up with me, admittingly. She told me that because her dad was, told her that sheriffs give black people a hard time in Northern California, especially Gilroy area. So then, who was after that? Like, and I think we might as well skip over to Patrice. You know what I'm saying? Her mom was a police dispatcher, and she set me up. Because she knew how I was. She knew how to push my buttons. She knew I'd rant and rave about killing people, and she knew that I'd talk about the people that pissed me off for a good reason. And who would piss you off more than a good reason than some snitch whose mom is a police dispatcher, and who sets you up, and you could see through what she was doing, and you could see that she's setting you up. That's why I said, hey, that's why I said it the way I said it. And no, I don't regret it. The only thing I regret is it wasted my life and stigmatized me. Allowed them to stigmatize me even more when they're already doing it, because they saw that I was superior to everyone else around me, and they didn't want the black man to prove his point. They just want the white racists to falsify evidence and quote-unquote prove their point. Now, who was next? Then we take it to Mimi. She wasn't my girlfriend. She's just a friend who helped me make the song. Take it to Rahel. Okay, she was the closest thing to and to this day, I use her in my series, and she still did me wrong, but I'm not going to get into it because I'm running out of time. Going to my fiance after that, my ex-fiance, she lived in Greece, whatever, whoop-de-whoop. She did me wrong eventually. She did me wrong within the first year, and she did me wrong the whole time. And, she was flirting with other guys, stripping on camera and shit, doing scandalous shit, and thinking it's okay, If I didn't know better, I think some Greek secret society sent her to keep me from making my YouTube videos until till 2009 instead of 2006, because back in 96 I was ranting and telling the truth. When I say ranting, I mean passionate preaching, telling the truth. In their opinion, was ranting, and I got to talk quick. I'm running out of time, but anyway. So she did me wrong. The 3 girls I dated after her that I told about her, I told about exchanging rings with her and all kinds of stuff. They did me wrong too. Okay, they left me for other guys, most of them within like a couple months, pretty much all of them within a couple months. One was Arlene, Filipina, one was half white, half Mexican, Becky. The other was Maria, Maria B, not the other Maria from Live Oak, from back in high school. I went to many different high schools, so that doesn't prove nothing. So, as far as, giving them too much information. Now, the bottom line is they all did me wrong. And whether you want to end it right there or talk about people I dated once or twice, it pretty much ends right there. I mean, there was girls that I dated, Filipina girl that, she had issues, after that I dated, but it was like that. That's pretty much how the story ends. So you can judge a man by his character. You can judge a man by his past relationships, flirting with women, on the internet. Like, they try to set me up with homos. They try to set me up with women who pretend they're older. And they're different types of, some of them were white, some of them were Asian, some of them were Norteñas, some of them were scraps. Like, they got everyone to help set me up, everyone, who had something against me. And they're in secret societies a lot of the time, or little clubs like Christian groups, and they had different ways that